Everybody's doing well. I am hanging out. I just went in and added the email, like a little email link. I think they call them, hello, Dee, how are you, sweet girl? I think they call them a landing page. I'm not very tech savvy. I amaze myself every day that I can do what I do. So, hello, how's everybody doing? Hey, 2 more days till create. I can't wait. It's just so fun. I'm okay with all the projects. That's fun. You guys know my jam is scrapbooking. So, I'm fine. It'll be fine. I'm really interested to see how I'm going to convert what we learn into scrapbooking. Last year, I had a really good time learning from Create and kind of converting it into a scrapbooking something or the other. So I'm super excited to see how that goes because believe it or not, I get super hyped up and creative when maybe you guys also when you're in a group. That is when I get like, wow, my brain starts working and just it's fabulous for me. I can really push out some pages and ideas keep going. So you agree, Joy? Yes. I think that this is just going to be so much fun. Okay, so tomorrow night, oh, I hope I have the link. I'll see if I can get the link up and going. There is a Zoom Create Eve party tomorrow. It's free for everybody. You can come on in. Now, if you're new to us, I need you to kind of introduce yourself because we're being a little selective to be safe that who you're coming in to the Zoom party space. We all use kind of like Zoom etiquette, and you have to have your camera on, or I will not let you stay. Um, because we don't know who we're talking to, right? If you don't have a camera on, as far as I know, it could be some kind of AI computer somewhere, right? So I would love everybody to drop in just for a couple of minutes. I think I scheduled it from like 7 p.m. to, and that's Thursday. Today's Wednesday, right? I'm all upside down because of my work schedule. Um, Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Ah! Okay, so tomorrow at 7 p.m. Just drop by, say hello. It's nothing formal. I don't have anything special going on at all. We're just going to sit down and chit chat, have a little cup of tea or a wine or whatever it is that you like to drink. And we're just going to chit chat and get hyped up for Create. Yes, I think it's going to be super fun. 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time. The Zoom link, I will look for it and have you go and register. It's in my Facebook Messenger thing. Yes, I think I need to get it from our little I think I know how to do it. So I can put it in our chat so you guys can see it. I would love for you guys to see it, to come in and say hello. Dee, come bring your sweet little face, and Shirley, bring your sweet little face on over so we can see you. Okay, so today I thought we could practice doing a little bow making, right? This little bow. Remember we did bows in one of the creates and our fingers kind of got, I don't know, turned into spaghettis. I just saw one and I think I figured out how to do this. I thought I was making a double loop bow and I ended up with 3 bows. Oh, thank you, Shirley. I'm so glad. Okay, so many friendships created with Create. I know, isn't that just so fabulous? I mean, how many other hobbies do you know of that you can have such connections with, right? We sit here and we chit chat all day long about ribbons and bows and papers. And for me today, vellum. Oh my goodness. I bought some vellum, just, not the big fancy expensive vellum, but it is so pretty. Anyway, that's what I've been playing with today, or just this quick little afternoon. And I kind of accidentally made a 3-loop bow. I was supposed to be making a double loop bow, but I didn't. And then I want to show you my page that I've been working on. from yesterday or the day before. That was my bow on my paper. Okay, so here's my page that I was working on. I think I had the not peacock blue. What do we call it? Paris blue. I went to gold. You know, sometimes you have to change your, you have to change your mind. I do it all the time. Let me fix this here. I feel like I'm a little crooked. Okay, so very simple. The little tassel bow at the bottom, and then I ran the little crinkle ribbon seam binding through that little space. I feel like it's not fat enough. Like I had to go and, can you see right here? I had to go and really kind of spread it out. Do you see what I mean? I kind of had to fatten it up. I feel like it needs a double loop. And then we have to make some bows, like maybe little bows on each corner here, or a little bow here and a little bow there. We still have to add the title and a spot to journal. So we've been breaking this up into, and I see that the rose gold, that is with rose gold. No, this is plain old gold. Does it look rose gold to you? You know what? It's probably because I'm wearing pink today, but this is plain old gold. Yes, but I'm sure that rose gold would also be gorgeous because it would pick up everything here. I bet if I put it up against my shirt, it's picking up dress. It's picking up the pinks. But so in this little, I kind of want to talk about how I'm picking out papers and what I'm doing. I cannot tell you enough about, I really was trying to see as much of this paper as possible. I remember when we had, is it Annalise that also has a big center of bouquet in the middle? When we were doing that, I felt like I needed to keep it open. So I did kind of like a little flip-flop open type of thing. So I've been looking at that. But for me, this one needs very little at all. So this is what we're calling our title page to Create 2025, the November edition. Okay, and I can see this kind of what I was kind of thinking is what do we call them in Rome? The Spanish stairs. So when I was seeing this, I could see like tons of little stairs going all the way up. I thought maybe even bringing this down and having just the little fringe on the bottom, kind of like a little petticoat. Thank you. Look, if you can't laugh at yourself, we have much more issues than that. But I was thinking 3 rows and kind of squishing them down, and with the little vellum, it kind of makes it look like a petticoat or a little ruffle. You know how those little toddlers that run around with the little ruffled panties? I was thinking that would be super cute. Do you see that? But I want still some of that cute little print to show up in here. Yes. And I can see this in tons and tons. Like just if we did 1 row, the possibilities are endless. And this is only on here with temporary adhesive so that I can change my mind and we can work on this. But I want to go through the process of picking papers. And I did go into my big stack of solids so we can figure out how to do this. A word about a petticoat in years. D. My mother told me she used to wear petticoats because her dresses were so big on her. Poor thing. Bloomers. Yes. Okay, so let's see, what else do we want to talk about? I added on the chat at the very top. I added the sign up form. It's like a little email sign up form. If you send me your email into that little form, you will get bounced back to you immediately. And I'm amazed that I knew how to do that. You will get the instructions for this box, okay? Yesterday's video and this box, written instructions, okay? And you just have to sign up for it. It's like giving me permission to send you emails, and then you get the instructions for that. If you're already on my email list, you already got it yesterday, because I love to give out my email list first dibs on all kind of stuff. So, and if you sign up for the email list and you don't want me to send you emails, then you just unsubscribe. It's no big deal. Okay. Don't feel like you're committed to me by any means. You just put unsubscribe. Okay. No hard feelings at all. But I still want to give you that little instructions, written instructions. And I think I'm going to offer that more. I think you guys really like that. So like when I do a page like this, my brain goes super fast and I'm showing you how to do it. And if you want the written instructions plus the video, I think I'm going to start doing that. Now it's going to take me a little time. I'm getting I'm getting used to trying to figure out how to do efficiently written instructions, because that's not my area of the world. Okay. I'm a science person and I kind of swing all the way over to creativity. So the written word is not where I shine. Are the crinolinas. Cheryl, crinolinas. Crinolinas, aren't those the ones with the wire? Is the petticoat with all the little fluffy ruffles? Written instructions would be written instructions were so nice, easy to follow step by step. You see, because I did it after I did the video, and I think that's what I'm kind of looking at. Would love to get the instructions too. Yes, Dell, I think that you have them in your hubby's email. Go look and see if they're in there, because I sent them to everyone from the email address, and I think I have your hubby's email address. Okay, so here we are. And I'm going to find the Zoom thing. I have a list of things to do. I'm going to find the Zoom before we get off today. And I'm going to show you this little page right here. And yes, okay, so it is 3:15 almost. My name is Martha, and we're going to start talking about how I selected what I selected when we start talking about this, okay? I want you to know how we put these things together. When the pattern in the back is super busy, and how we do this. Do you see what I mean? So, yes. Alrighty. So let me bring my camera down to the bottom so I can also look up that Zoom thing link, because I would love for all of you guys to come and visit me. Okay. And say hello in virtual, in person, virtually. I would love to have you guys all come over and say hello. Okay, let me find that, and yes, you're upside down, or I'm not upside down. Let me see. Yes, I am upside down. Okay, hold on. This is when my little stand up here gets mad because I have to spin it. Okay. Yes. Not, nobody likes to be spinned on their head, right? So what's for Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen? What have you have on your list? I just placed my order. I'm that kind of person. Yes, I am. I am the one that said, let's place an order. And I am super excited because this is a country eating, and our very famous little country store restaurant is going to close for Thanksgiving. So they're not going to be sending out Thanksgiving dinners like we used to. So I'm going to order it from another place that is here in town, and I am super excited. Okay, I'm copying the link for our Zoom. I'm going to attach it, hopefully, to the chat. There you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is my Zoom chat. You have to go in and register. And if I don't know who you are, I'm going to have a hard time letting you in. You kind of have to send me a little note and say, Martha, I want to sign up. Yes, you can sign up. I'm just saying. Okay, so what else is on here? The Zoom link, and at the very top is the constant contact page. And we see 1, 2, 3. It says hello, getting ready, and then the next little one that says is the constant contact. That is where you can come and get the instructions from yesterday. Okay. Perfect. B, hello, how are you? I miss you like crazy. Okay, so here is my cute little page, and let me tell you, it is not easy. I have not been able to cut this beautiful paper. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Okay, so yesterday you guys saw me. You take the and did I cut it? I might have glued that together. Yeah. Um, it's like this. You can see it on this one. Look how pretty it is with the Paris green. Isn't that pretty? I just was thinking it was too much green, so I went to gold. Gold is my go-to. Okay, so here is the size of the tassel frame, right? So you put this on here, right? And so you just cut right there, and then you bring the two pieces together. So you're doing a little Mod Podging, welding, whatever you want to call it there, okay? You can continually do this to make a whole 12-inch border if you want. And then I was thinking that we needed to, okay, so when you look at, oops, I'm hitting something on the floor. When you look at this paper, it's quite busy. You have to figure out how you want to get inspired to put pictures on it. I love when I do pictures, and it's just those crazy nothing pictures that have no importance on gorgeous, fancy paper. It's like wearing high heels with blue jeans. I love it. Love it, love it. So this is my high heels, and I need to calm it down with a pair of blue jeans, something that is a little calming. And I was thinking vellum might be the way to go, because at least it is not, you can still see the pattern through it, right? Yes, so I bought this vellum from Amazon. The link is it's in my store, and the store link is in the description of this video, okay? So it's kind of like a little pale green aqua color here. Ooh, getting a headache, hold on. Okay, so I kind of just like it because it calms it down. Do you see how that kind of gives it a little bit of calmness? This is what this kind of paper needs, a little plain white. And what I thought that was awesome with this pack of vellum, I mean, I'm not a vellum person, but this one has gold vellum. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I know that we have printed vellum, but it is from Amazon. It's in my crafty store. Inkjet laser printer, colored vellum paper is what it's called. Okay, and it's just 8 by 10. It's not the great big huge 12 by 12, because I was just playing around with it, basically wanting to use it for sloppy copy stuff. Okay, so I think that's what you have to consider when you're doing this. Something that's gonna ground the paper and help you bring it back to, I know, never used vellum till now. I know. It's something that we can use all the time. We just kind of forget about it, okay? So also yesterday when we were talking about all our dies, this is also one of the wonderful dies that looks very Jasmine-inspired. It's called Tassels and Fringe. And I could have sworn that I kept myself from using, I could swear that I kept 2 of them because, maybe, thank goodness, yes, maybe no. I think I might have given them all away. These little bitty things right here, it's so hard to make them. I think that I gave them away. Anyway, whatever. It's this part and this part, and this is one set. And I'm going to tell you, I got them on clearance. It was like, I don't know, $80 for a set. And then I got it on clearance, like really, really cheap somewhere. This one doesn't go with this set, but it looks like it, so I stuck it in here. Yes, I do that often. Isn't that horrible? Yes. But doesn't that look very Moroccan inspired, very cool? I think it does. And look at this one. This one is just like a perfect border for this. It has those little holes in it so you can still see through it. That would make a beautiful vellum border, and we might have to use that today. But I wanted to make sure that you guys knew. Somebody was asking me about it. It might have been Doris. And she said, what about this one? And I was like, yes, yes, yes. I remember that one. I just, it's in alphabetical order in my world. And so it was at the bottom and I stopped before it got there. And what's also so wonderful about this tassel die set is that it is a border, right? But it has the shadow. Is that not so cool? It has a shadow. Now, these edges do not cut. Only you have to have the shadow to make it cut, or you have to use it on the edge. And by I mean doesn't cut is this little piece right here you see is just flat. It doesn't cut like this little piece right here has that little swell on it. That's the actual cutting blade. So here you would have to cut it with a paper trimmer or whatever you have available for you. Okay, what else do we have going on? Let's talk about using this gorgeous drapery. I'm so glad. I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to use that right there in just a second. Okay, so I know that I have different things going on my schedule. Tomorrow we're going to meet again on YouTube again at 3 o'clock. And we'll finish up this one lovely page that we have been working on for 3 days, okay? And then at 7 p.m., we're going to do the Zoom class. A Zoom, it's not a class, sorry. The Zoom Create Kickoff Party. Yes. I'm such a dork. I know. It's no big deal. I'm perfectly fine with it. Okay, so now the next lesson is colors. When you have this beautiful paper, you have to bring something in to calm it down. And if you really need to calm a piece of paper down, my recommendation is to take a white paper and put it around your border. Remember we used to have Polaroids and the picture itself was printed and then the very edge is that white trim. That is what this kind of paper does. It kind of calms it down, and that's why I was going with vellum, because it brings it kind of gives it a tone down, but you still see the beautifulness. This would be white if you used your picture and then matted it with white. Okay, that would be really, really pretty. All right, so you go in through your paper, and I just went and looked at a bunch of my blues. Okay, and went to go look. I have I don't know, I think I'm down. I got rid of a lot of it, but I'm down to, I think about, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 8 feet of solid paper. I know, it's horrible. But it's funny that when I go and find paper that I really want to use, I'm looking for a specific color. I'll find it because it's there, but I'll say, I only have one left. Oh my gosh, I only have one left. Okay, so I went looking for paper that I could use to mat around it, right? Now this is this navy color. Is it the navy of Anna Griffin? I can't tell you. I don't know. You can kind of put it up against this one and it just, it's a little bit off. You can still use it if you wanted to. As what I'm saying as the, what is that one called? Fillet, the fillet border. Do you see how pretty that would be to kind of give it a little grounding on the back of that? It just kind of gives it that dark black. Now that's also the opposite. If you want it to calm this busyness down, you can also put some gorgeous black around it. Do you see how pretty that is? That makes it look so pretty. Yes. It would be cute with some small tassels in the corner at the page in gold. Absolutely. So here we have that little black in it, okay? But I'm still looking for the color that is just perfect. And I think it's this one. And I think it's the one that I said I only have maybe 2. Maybe I have more than 2. It's a little bit different, but it's this one right here. And then that one, it might be a faded blue, but you see, isn't that pretty? If we double matted them, okay? This paper is so absolutely gorgeous. Let me tell you what we would do with this. If you had two of this gorgeous, let's call them peacock blue because they're so pretty. And then you can put this one in the middle, okay? This is how you stretch beautiful $4 paper, because if you think this paper is not going to cost $4, yeah. What do they say? I have a beachfront property in Arkansas or something for you to sell you. Okay, look how pretty that would be. And we're gonna put this gorgeousness. Yeah, it's gonna have to be $4 paper. Okay, so you see how putting borders on this, you're gonna cut it in half, and then you continue the beautiful trim. Then maybe you would put your picture on this side and another picture over here. Wouldn't that be cool? You see? Because then your borders are you're moving them around, right? You're moving and spreading the beautifulness right here. Wouldn't that be just gorgeous? I'm really liking that. And I showed y'all last time how to cut this paper in the center and redirect it to another spot. I think this would be a gorgeous border also. I just have to get a hold of more paper and then we can keep going, okay? But this could get fussy cut right here, and then this side could get fussy cut and then split in the middle. Okay, are you guys following me? And then you put your picture here. I love the idea of it also being dead center. Okay, that's why I have two borders with you. And this is just a simple border, okay, for my world, because you know that mines have to be like compounded. I need at least 3 more elements on these borders. Okay. Let's see if we bring them down. I'm just giving you options. I want you to know how to build. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Is that not so pretty? Let me push that blue in. Is that not so gorgeous? And yes, we still have to put flowers in here and all that beautifulness. Look at how beautiful that would be. That's a page right there. Is that not so pretty? I think that would be just so freaking gorgeous, because you're going to have pictures here. So you still get the wallpaper effect here in the middle, and you can still put some gorgeous flowers tucked into this little space in here. Let me see what you guys are thinking here. Did with the ribbon. Okay, so I kind of just did a little weaving, but I think it needs to be like, I went across, but I think it needs to go up, down, up, down, up, down, because some of the holes are not all filled. And I don't know, I kind of feel like it felt not thick enough. So I might go back and add, I don't know, I might have to go find this ribbon in a thinner one. Anyway, it'll be fine. I like it the way it sits also. Thank you, Joy. I think it's really cute. Love what you did with the ribbons. Beautiful embossed. Okay, so vellum is, the secret to vellum is, yes, it embosses. It makes it. Now, let me show you this one. This little piece right here has been embossed, and you can emboss it with anything, because you're not even going to be able to really tell what. You can do it with Christmas trees or I don't know. I have my favorite, a couple of favorite embossing folders, but my big one, 12-inch one, I couldn't find yesterday, so I was using another one. Okay. So this part here is the negative to this one. So when you go and cut them, you end up with that. Do you see what I mean? And so that little negative right here can also be a gorgeous, can you see how beautiful that would be? If you emboss it, you kind of give it more life. And of course, if you emboss it with gold ink, or emboss it with, what is that stuff called? Sweet Yvonne in Kentucky. what is the embossing powders? If you use embossing powders, oh, that would be gorgeous here. So yeah, when I cut this, like all of this right here, these are all negatives. Isn't that crazy? This is the negative. This is the trash. So when I went to go emboss it, I just folded it before I even cut it. I folded it 3 times, double paper 3 times, and this is this gorgeous, beautiful frilly mess. And then I ran it through the embossing folder, and it's just so, so pretty. Yeah, this one's gonna have to go away. And we're gonna have to do something. Look how pretty that would be if this was a border. Let's move this one around. Oy, missing things, yeah. Okay. Look how pretty that would be tucked in here. You see? Like that just makes this page, and you can put your picture on this side. This one is just all vellum. Okay, you see how pretty that is? I want you to think different textures, layers when you're designing your papers, okay? Love it in the middle, Dell. Doesn't that make sense for us to try to stretch the $4 paper? I mean, I'm not saying it's $4. I'm hoping it's a lot less because I want like a bucket full. But, okay, so I have this one. I know what I'm going to want to do is some kind of paper trick to it because I just don't feel like it's finished. And I do love the way this one looks. It's just a double. It's kind of an odd size of the gold inside frame. We have 5 1/4 by 4.75. So it's kind of an odd frame size, but you can make them bigger, smaller, whatever. This is just a sample, okay? We are, what are we calling this? We are a sloppy copying this, okay? Let's bring this over. So do you see how pretty that would be? I'm kind of liking this. I see this as a fence. Do you see what I mean? Like this is just the fence, and then you put these 2 things on. Of course, I have to make a different size. Maybe we have to make the normal size, one on each side. Wouldn't that be just beautiful? And then maybe the little row of 2 by 2 little pictures here on the side. I want you guys thinking about that. You can use a stylus to emboss with the vellum. Use a stencil, absolutely. Oh, baby D, you're going old school. Absolutely. I remember learning how to do that with Martha Stewart on TV. Do you remember that? Okay, so we're going to the obvious first. The obvious being that we're using the base. That's the simplest way to make your paper stretch out, right? We're using the base of the background. If it's already in the print, then that's the easiest way to make it still feel, let's call it designer, okay? So here, this is what we do first, okay? And of course, this is the Royal Peacock or something from Erin. So that's the way to go with this one. Now you can also go and try to find areas that are lighter to kind of give it a lighter feeling. Let me get these right here. Chihuahua. Okay, so completely different look, different paper, but you see how that feels still just as pretty. And the little green vellum kind of just looks really pretty there. You're getting one beautiful $4 paper. I'm never going to live that one down. And then go for it. Put a picture on top of it. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm looking at this and I want to do 2 of them. Okay. I think we need to double it up. And you can off center this and then maybe put a great big huge picture over here. filled with flowers. How do you feel about that one? An off center, you know, see, here is the center of this one paper. You know, why not? It's just your scrapbook. It's, you know, if you don't like the way it looks, you know, look how pretty that is. Okay. How many pages have we already made just with this one look? Okay. And I love the way this dark ribbon is sitting here, but then the light vellum in the background. Yeah. You know, I like things centered. I like balance in my home. I like the fireplace in the middle. I like windows on the side. I like 2 sets of curtains on each side of the bed. Okay. I don't like off center stuff, but this is something you can play with. It's just a scrapbook page. It's not going to hurt anybody's feelings if you move it off center, but I think it might be fun if you cut it here and then you have this great gorgeous print, and then over here a solid. Okay, don't they do that in housing where you have one wall of wallpapered or accented and then the other walls have nothing? I always think that something happened there, but I'm working on cutting prep while watching. Oh my goodness, Yvonne, how do you do that? You have to concentrate. I stopped with the mailbox and never went back. Oh, my husband's been home all week also. It's different. Okay, but tomorrow I'll catch up all tomorrow. So here's that page there. Do you see how that works? And all we have is the same piece of borders, and we just changed up the background, which, you know, you're thinking, oh no, it has to be the exact same color of that peacock blue in the back. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I even like it with dark. Let's go pull out some dark. Is this textured? I can't tell. This paper is probably 20 years old, okay? Like, I think this one has texture. My girlfriend used to have a scrapbook store here in town before she abandoned me. She moved to Montana and she closed the scrapbook store. I should have bought it. I didn't think about that. Okay, look how pretty that is. With the dark blue, it kind of pulls it down. Do you see how things are changing? Just the look of the whole thing. You have to find what looks best for you and what makes you happy. It's just all about what makes you happy. And I, again, am thinking that this would be really awesome. Look how pretty that is. Pulling that frame out. And oh, that is just so pretty. I think I really like that one. Oh, I really do. Even if this peacock is not quite the right color, can you imagine this with like some gorgeous black and white pictures of and by black and white I mean like fancy formal black dinnerware. I think that would be really pretty. We have a fancy wedding to go to in January where everybody has to wear black. So I'm thinking those pictures on this gorgeous colorful stuff would be so pretty. This is the first class. Okay, so this is the first class that I am doing a Martha and using alternate paper choices. I love it. Oh, Yvonne, you make me laugh. That is so funny. Okay, but don't get mad at me if it doesn't work. Use temporary adhesive, Yvonne. Okay, I'm really loving the dark in the back. I really, really do like this. I kind of also would like if I could figure out how to cut it in half and have 2 pieces on the top. Do you know what I mean? And then this little thing as the border in between. I think that would be really pretty also if we cut it in half. Yes. I love that you said that, Martha. Okay, so again, let me invite you to the Zoom tomorrow night, 7 p.m. You register the link for registering. Let me put it up again because I did copy and paste it somewhere in here. Come and join us. It is free for everyone to come and join us. You have to have a camera, but it's the perfect time to to practice having a camera. It's the perfect time to learn how to use a camera, okay? Because sometimes we don't know how to use one. And, you know, we're not doing anything at all fancy. We're not playing with anything. We're not learning anything. We're going to sit there and chit chat and have tea. Maybe we have questions about our cutting. I will probably be cutting because I haven't cut yet, finished. So I just want to show you how this layout is coming out. I think that's really pretty. If I could figure out how to cut that in half, oh, that would make me so happy. But I'm gonna have to wait till Sunday to cut it when I can buy more paper, because I just don't think I can do it. Okay, so now let me show you this. Look how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, I know, I love it. And again, I think I want to make it like this. So, and then you put your big pictures, you know, I don't know. Oh, there's one right there, and you can put one over here, you know. I just think that's really pretty. I think since this isn't so absolutely precious, you can do two big pictures like this. Maybe swing these this way and put your pictures on that side. Do you see what I mean? This is not, you know, like some gorgeous 5x7 would be perfect here. But you know, I changed the size of it, so it would be like this. Do you see? That would be perfect. You can still add more pictures here. Yes. Okay, so there's the Zoom link. You register and you come on over to me, and you need a camera on your phone or whatever it is. I wish Anna would offer one-sided cardstock more often. Two-sided is so wasteful. Well, I use both sides, Dee. I do. I show you how to do that in my scrapbook Zoom classes. I do it all the time. Because what are you going to do with this back part? I put another scrapbook page on it. I do, all day long. Okay, so now also I'm going to put in the description. Let me copy this and chat. And by description, I'm meaning chat. This is my sign up for emails list. It's called Constant Contact, and I'm going to give you the instructions for the box. Written instructions for the box pop up your way. I'm asking you to join my email list for that, and that is this is just so pretty, and this is the back side of this paper. I know. And a real good way to help use both sides of this, Dee, let me talk this out, and you can see what I mean by, I can't show you physically because I can't cut the paper, but this is what I would do. I would cut this one into 6x12, and I would cut this one into, let's say this one is going to be 6x12, and this one right here is also going to be 6x12, and then I'm going to weld them together with another little border, like this border would sit right there in the middle, and I would weld it together. And then on the back side, this is now becomes double-sided, and you would do the same thing. I know, I know it sounds weird without me trying to cut the paper, but I'm sorry, I just can't do it yet. Okay, so we were looking at colors. I want you to learn about colors and layering. Although we're just sound like we're just chit-chatting, we are learning. Okay, so we did it in dark colors, and we did it in, I think I saw this one also. Was like the perfect, it's a little bit, it's just a tiny bit off, right? The color, it's a little bit brighter, but it's almost the right color. But guess what? Yeah, it looks really good on camera. It looks like the perfect color on camera. I'm seeing that there. And this is from Basil, and it's called Blue Oasis. Basil number 795. But, or actually, here's the number 295061. But I don't know if Basil still even exists, to tell you the truth. This is when we had a little scrapbook store here in Columbus. Um, well, somebody can go in and find out and let us know. But this one is also like some textured paper, and it looks almost the same color, and I would say that this could be a good backup. Oh, and that looks actually really good. Look how that looks, because this one is like straight, it looks like linen paper. Do you see that? Hey, Eve Young, how are you? That color is a perfect match. Yes, it is called Blue Oasis from Basil, 295061. That's this one. The other one, I don't know what it's called, but look at that. Isn't that something? Yeah, and I only have that because we had the scrapbook store, and I guess I took the last paper because I did that often. You know me. I would take the last paper and say, ah. Actually, I think I bought all the paper that was left behind. So this one is the only one that I have that is solid of it. And you can see it was hanging out at the scrapbook store a long time because that's faded. But I think this is the correct side. Okay, so you can see how that sits right next to each other. So we played with all the different shades of blue. We did dark, we did light, we did the exact same color, and we kind of went with all of them, right? They all have their own charm, whether you're trying to go with it or not. Now let's find two different shades of pink, peaches. So if you have, you know, like maybe a different type of pictures, you can, because that is what Moroccan prints all work. I mean, you guys have seen the gorgeous Moroccan carpets that that just work. Okay, and then you go this way. Then you go this way. Look at that. I just think that is just so pretty. Stinking gorgeous pretty. Yes. And where do we end up with our paper? I think we did this way before, so that our, and this one is side is in gold, and this one is in what is this one called? Paris green. Yeah. So you're liking the peachy color, Dee? The peachy pink. There is still a Basil, just no American Crafts. Okay, so that one was called Oasis something. I'll look it up again. I'll type it up in just a second so you guys have it forever. Yeah, try the peachy. Isn't that pretty? I just like it. And of course, you can change your teal ribbon, your teal peacock, what was that called? Royal peacock ribbon out to peachy, or I don't know, whatever you want. Okay, so here's that one. And then there was, did I have another one that was even brighter? Oh, that's right up my alley. I love it. I don't have two of those, so I just have one. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I just love it. So I think if it was me and we would not be able to cut a 6, let's do single page. So there's 6 this way. I can cut it in half. Not cut it in half, fold it in half. Yep. It's just paper. It's been in my drawers for like years. I'm telling you, years. Okay, so we cut the paper in half this way. We can put this loveliness this way. Okay, that was basically the page I was doing earlier. Remember, I kind of did the stuff on the bottom. I'm still convinced I want 3 of these on one page. And then I had this one all the way on the top. Yeah, that one's not gonna sit. Okay. and the vellum one sits right there. No, that's silly. Okay, so you can kind of see how that is working with the peach. If you wanted to stretch it out with the peach, I think I need some of those jasmine papers for our Create a Leon. Yes, those would be perfect, Eve. I was just saying I needed something like formal. Um, I think that's really pretty. Okay, so I also like it in this. I don't know if I like that solid at the bottom. I kind of think I like it on the side. And then we put that on there. And then on the other side, you can have another peachy. What do you think we're gonna have? Like, I'm so excited. I know we haven't, I try to enjoy the moment right this minute, but I'm always on the next one. And I am dying to know what we're doing for Crop at Home 6, AKA Create May 2026. I mean, I'm just, I know, I'm just dying to know what we're going to do. Okay, so here is this page layout. Okay, you can see how that is working really, really pretty. I kind of, now I'm going to go back to do the one that I was doing before because it's a title page, so I want to use the entire solid paper. Blue Oasis is available on 25 sheets for $20. Okay, so how many packs are we going to split? Let me go and pull it up right quick. And it's called Blue Oasis, so everybody can have it. Let me go find my Amazon store. Blue Oasis. What did we call it? A basil paper. And it is called Blue Oasis, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, add to cart. Let me bring it up here for you. Give me a second. And copy the link and bring it over here and put it right in here. There you go. Simple, short little Blue Oasis is the color. And which one did we end up with? I'm thinking you guys all love the Blue Oasis better than all the peaches. The peaches are special for, you know, when you're ready. Okay. Now let's go find the blue. That one was the linen. This is the linen one that is not the same. That has like a texture, but it is the same dye color. That one. And this one. Where's the one that was cut up? Because that's the one that has the tag on it. Here it is. Aren't you just, I mean, we have to send our little friend in Montana, Kelly Lindgren, a thank you because I have a basil paper still here. See, this is just a shade darker. I like that also, but this one is Blue Oasis, and this one is the side in here, okay? Look how pretty that is. Okay, and our page was filling this way. And here is our temporary page. Now I have to cut out a bunch of embellishments. And then we will be all set. I think it goes this way. You see, I kind of wanted them on top of each other. This little fringe, I just want it to be kind of like a little petticoat. Grinolina. That Italian? Did somebody give me the Italian name? I know it's in Spanish. It's Grinolina. Grinolina. Is that also Italian? Maybe. Okay, look how pretty that is. Oh, I just love it. I just love the page. Oh, I'm frozen. Am I frozen for you guys? Woohoo, love the papers. Okay. Oh my goodness. You know, I add everything to my little Amazon store, like constantly adding things to my Amazon store. And at this moment in my Amazon store, it is ridiculous. It is like $1,700 worth of stuff that I don't plan on buying. It's just there. Let's make sure that I'm using the right Amazon account. Yes, I am. Okay. They are charging us $9 for shipping. I think that's probably because it's coming from Basil Blue Oasis, textured 80-pound, dark turquoise scrapbook, premium color, and they call it Blue Oasis, which is what this one is. Yep. I'm perfectly okay paying for shipping when it's a small company. I think they were in Arkansas or Arizona. New Mexico? Somewhere in the desert, I thought. Not Arkansas. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is, I had it up on my little, I need to practice doing bows because I want this to have some bows on it. Let me move this paper down to the bottom. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Like that. And where did my ribbon go? I was doing the 3 little loopies. Oh, it fell down. All right, so I think we need to practice making ribbons. My kids tell me to list on Amazon items. They would go on nuts. Oh, I love that. Okay, so I was trying to practice this because Erin told us that her signature on her scrapbooks were double bows with this gorgeous ribbon. So I think we need to practice. So let's remember how to do this. And I was trying to, and she's going way too fast. But gosh, she's doing that so well. Okay, so she wraps it around one finger, okay, to catch it. And then she wraps it around her thumb. 1, 2, okay. And here's where my 2 loops, and then you have to go into the little rabbit hole and you pull it out. And here's where I get confuses, and she is doing it this way from my index finger, feeding it this way. I'm watching it while I'm doing it with you guys. I'm not like making this up. No, look, that doesn't work. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so I have it twice. Here, she goes into the hole. So she lets that one go. And then she's coming back into this one. No. I'm glad you like the layout because the bows aren't going to happen. Oh my goodness. Okay, all I can do is the first part. She's going really fast. And one, the layout is looking lovely, right? 2, and when she's up here, she goes in here, then here. I think I got it. And then this way. I think I got it. Look. And then when you let go of this one, oh my goodness, I think I got it. I might, but do I have two or 3, or this side has 3 and this side has 2. Okay, so I have a lopsided bow, but look, it's getting better. Oh no, this one has 3. I have to start learning how to do this. Use a fork. Hey, I've done that with a fork before. Absolutely. Yes, and a tooth comb from, I used to carry those around in my toolbox. Okay, so that's not horrible looking. It's 3 loops instead of just 2. But look, I'm going to keep trying because we have to practice making bows. We have all this gorgeous ribbon, and I know that I'm using all of the ribbon also for the gorgeous tags. That's where I stopped. Uh, okay, in this one, I did a curly, and then you did 1 and 2, and that's it. And then you go in the middle, and you go out of the middle. And then see that one right here that you're going through, you have to pick it up, okay? And that is maybe where your knot is at. Yes, okay, you see? Now you kind of give it a good strangling. Your bow is better than horrible. Annie Pence, you're a mess, just like me. That's why I love you so much. Hey, I know I have two pieces of ribbon in here. I just can't find them. Oh, I think I got better at this one. Look. I wonder how Erin does it. You know, I'm going to send her our Zoom link. Maybe she'll come to the Zoom link. Okay, look. It's tomorrow night. Hey, Annie, maybe you have to come join us with your house party. Okay, that is not bad, I have to say. I don't think I'm that bad. Now let's go try a nice big fat bow. Ooh, look at this gorgeous ribbon there. Okay, so let's see. Wrapping. Okay, and we're done. It's 4 o'clock. I'm just playing here. We were talking about the tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I know that maybe the YouTube video says a different time, but it's tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then we're going to do Zoom at 7. Maybe we can meet you, Annie, with your friends live in your room just to say hello. Okay, so now this one, I know I made the tails way too big. Goes in here. Okay, and then this thing right there that loops over, you catch and come around. Oh my gosh, I think I got it. Oh, meine Fresse. Oh my, my dog wants out, and I am so excited. Look how gorgeous this ribbon is. Maybe I have to use this fat ribbon through that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I did it because that was like the 2nd or 3rd bow that I've done. And it's absolutely stunning. This ribbon is just stunning. And it's also on my Amazon store. Way to keep her humble. I love it. I love it, you guys. You know, I have to laugh at myself because it's just funny. You'd be crying all day if you weren't laughing about it. Okay, so what do you think? My page is done. What do you think? I'm sorry, I turned you upside down too fast. I'm trying to make sure this is glued down. It's temporary glue. Okay, so we went through the whole situation here. This is my title page for my Jasmine Create 2025 situation here. So this is what it's going to look like. Hi, Lewis. And I'm going to keep adding more stuff to it, okay? And we are having a kickoff Create pizza party. Yes, you are. And you can come and say hello to us with your big old party so we can take pictures. I know you guys are going to have so much fun at 5 p.m. Okay, my lovies, I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock right here. We're going to finish up this page. We're going to talk about Create, and then I'm dying to see you guys at 7 p.m. for a Zoom, and the registration link is in the chat. I'll add it to the bottom of the thing also, so the description, so you guys can come and see me. I will see you later. I'm so glad that you're here with me, and keep making some pretty bows. Look at that. I think I did it. I think that's it. I can do that. I think so. Thank you. Bye.